Hello and welcome. My name is Sarah Mitchell. For more than 20 years, I've been studying nutrition, vitamins, and how simple foods can support the body as we get older. I'm not here to overwhelm you with complicated science. I'm here to show you what actually helps, what works together, and how small daily habits can support your health for many years to come. If you care about staying sharp, protecting your vision, and learning what nutrients your body truly needs, you're in the right place. Let's begin. If you've ever had random muscle twitches, trouble sleeping, constant fatigue, or a strange feeling of anxiety that seems to come out of nowhere, your body might be trying to tell you something important. And the surprising part is that the cause might not be stress, aging, or lack of sleep. It might be a silent nutrient deficiency that millions of people have without realizing it. What if some of the most powerful tools for healthy aging are already sitting in your kitchen right now, and most people simply overlook them? When people think about aging well, they often imagine complicated supplements, expensive treatments, or strict diets. But research continues to show something much simpler and much more encouraging. The foods you eat every day can quietly influence how your body ages, how your brain functions, how strong your bones remain, and even how much energy you feel as the years go by. And here's the surprising part. Some foods don't just provide calories. They provide specific nutrients that help protect cells from damage, support the brain, maintain muscle, and keep inflammation in balance. Today, we're going to talk about 10 foods that nutrition experts often associate with healthy aging. These are foods supported by growing research and commonly recommended in dietary patterns linked with longevity, such as the Mediterranean-style diet. Some of these foods may already be part of your routine. Others might surprise you. And the last one on the list is something many people avoid, even though it may be one of the most powerful foods for long-term health. Let's start with something small but incredibly powerful. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are often described as nutritional powerhouses. They are rich in antioxidants, particularly compounds called flavonoids. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage cells over time. Scientists study oxidative stress as one of the biological processes associated with aging. Berries provide a concentrated source of protective plant compounds that may help support brain health and cardiovascular health. Some studies have suggested that people who regularly consume berries may experience slower age-related cognitive decline compared to those who rarely eat them. Beyond the science, berries are also incredibly easy to add to daily meals. A handful in oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie can add both flavor and nutrition. Now let's talk about the second food, fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These fats play important roles in brain function, heart health, and inflammation regulation. Omega-3 fatty acids are structural components of brain cells and help support communication between neurons. Many people in the United States consume far less omega-3 than recommended, largely because processed foods have replaced many traditional whole foods in modern diets. Including fatty fish 2 or 3 times per week can provide meaningful amounts of these beneficial fats. Some people also appreciate that fatty fish provides high-quality protein, which becomes increasingly important as we age. And that leads us to food number 3, eggs. For years, eggs were misunderstood and avoided because of concerns about cholesterol. But modern nutrition science has provided a more nuanced view. Eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods available. They contain high-quality protein, vitamin B12, vitamin D, selenium, and an important nutrient called choline. Choline plays a key role in brain health because it helps produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory and muscle control. Eggs also provide nutrients that support muscle maintenance, which becomes particularly important as we age. After about the age of 40, people naturally begin losing muscle mass in a process known as sarcopenia. Maintaining adequate protein intake can help support muscle strength and mobility. Now let's move to a food that many longevity researchers often highlight: leafy green vegetables. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, and collard greens are incredibly rich in vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds. They provide vitamin K, folate, magnesium, lutein, and beta-carotene, all of which contribute to different aspects of health. Some observational studies have suggested that people who regularly eat leafy greens may experience slower cognitive aging compared to those who eat very little. Leafy greens also support heart health and help provide fiber, which supports digestive health and blood sugar balance. One of the simplest ways to include more greens is by adding them to salads, smoothies, soups, or omelets. Now here's a food that might surprise some people: nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and hazelnuts provide healthy fats, plant protein, fiber, and a variety of micronutrients. Walnuts, in particular, contain plant-based omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants that researchers often study in relation to brain health. Nuts also provide magnesium, which supports nerve function, muscle relaxation, and energy production. Even a small handful of nuts can be a nutrient-dense snack that helps maintain steady energy levels throughout the day. Next on the list is something that many traditional cultures have consumed for centuries: beans and legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans are rich in fiber, plant protein, and minerals such as iron and magnesium. Fiber plays a critical role in supporting gut health, and the gut microbiome has become one of the most fascinating areas of modern health research. The trillions of bacteria living in the digestive system influence metabolism, immune function, and even aspects of mood and brain health. Beans and legumes also help support stable blood sugar levels, because their combination of fiber and protein slows the absorption of carbohydrates. Now let's talk about food number 7, olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the central components of the Mediterranean diet, which is frequently associated with longevity and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Olive oil contains monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, which have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Replacing highly processed vegetable oils with high-quality olive oil may support cardiovascular health and help maintain balanced cholesterol levels. Many people enjoy using olive oil in salad dressings, cooking vegetables, or drizzling over whole grains. Now here's a food that some people underestimate: avocados. Avocados provide healthy monounsaturated fats, potassium, fiber, and several vitamins. The healthy fats in avocados help support heart health and may help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from other foods. Potassium plays an important role in maintaining healthy blood pressure and supporting nerve and muscle function. Avocados are also incredibly versatile. They can be added to salads, toast, smoothies, or used as a creamy ingredient in sauces. Next on the list is something sweet but surprisingly beneficial: dark chocolate. High-quality dark chocolate with a high cocoa content contains flavonoids that researchers have studied for their potential effects on blood vessel health and cognitive function. These plant compounds may help support circulation and protect cells from oxidative stress. Of course, moderation is important, but a small amount of dark chocolate can be both enjoyable and nutritionally interesting. And now we've reached the final food: fermented foods. Yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and other fermented foods contain beneficial bacteria known as probiotics. These bacteria help support a healthy gut microbiome. As researchers learn more about the connection between gut health, immune function, and brain health, fermented foods have become increasingly popular in conversations about healthy aging. A balanced microbiome may help support digestion, immune resilience, and even mood regulation. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. No single food can stop aging. Aging is a natural biological process, but certain foods provide nutrients that help the body maintain its systems as efficiently as possible. Antioxidants help protect cells. Healthy fats support the brain and heart. Protein helps maintain muscle. Fiber supports gut health and metabolic balance. Vitamins and minerals help regulate thousands of biochemical reactions happening inside the body every second. When these nutrients come together through a balanced diet, they create an environment where the body can function at its best. Another important factor in healthy aging is consistency. It's not about eating one perfect meal. It's about patterns over time. Daily habits, weekly routines, small choices repeated consistently. A bowl of berries in the morning, a salad with olive oil at lunch, fatty fish for dinner, a handful of nuts as a snack. These simple patterns can add up over months and years. And there's something else worth mentioning. Healthy aging is not only about adding years to life, it's also about adding life to those years, maintaining mobility, mental clarity, energy, independence. Nutrition is just one piece of the puzzle, but it's a powerful one because it's something we interact with every single day. Every meal is an opportunity to nourish the body. Every ingredient is information for your cells. When you choose foods rich in nutrients, you're sending your body signals that support repair, resilience, and balance. And here's the encouraging truth. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need expensive supplements or extreme restrictions. Often the most powerful approach is simply returning to whole, minimally processed foods that humans have eaten for generations. Colorful vegetables, healthy fats, high-quality protein, whole grains, fermented foods, nuts, seeds, and fruits. These foods have supported human health for centuries, and when they become a regular part of your daily life, they can help create a foundation for healthy aging that supports both body and mind. Because aging is inevitable, but how we nourish ourselves along the way can make a remarkable difference in how we feel, how we move, and how we experience the years ahead.